Welcome to Adapt's 15th CIO Edge. Today we host 200 CIOs responsible for 10% of Australia's workforce and a staggering 44% of our GDP. 42 expert speakers will inspire you under our theme of competing on experience.
It's a tough job. You've got to run an environment that is fundamental to the organisation, and at the same time we're thinking about significant change.
Companies that didn't realize they were software companies got beaten out by people who did realize they were software companies and acted like it. That, to me, is the reason why Australian business needs to pay attention to digital.
People talk about autonomous vehicles and the impact that it'll have. People talk about artificial intelligence and the impact that will have. But actually, we've been changing all the time.
We actually need to encourage failure, right, and celebrate it in business, because that's how you get a whole bunch of crazy ideas through some sort of validation process to understand which one of those crazy ideas actually is a great idea.
What the CIO would need to grasp is, how can I use this as a tool to meet the business goals? So if it's risk management, if it's more efficient delivery, if it's lower cost through automation.
So the only thing the CIO needs to do is to be customer-centered and look at connected experience and strategic agility. Everything else they've been doing. They've been looking at ways of working, they've been looking at agile initiatives, they've been looking at connecting, integrating a very fragmented picture in the enterprise. So they are in a really good position to lead the next wave.
We want to make sure that we are monotasking. Remember, by monotasking, we are going to save ourselves about 40% of time.
Looking back at yesterday, Jim Berry really emphasised just how important it is for organisations to deliver a great employee experience. And what I'm going to cover today is really share with you how you can enhance that experience in a cloud-first world.
You know, to be honest, Australia is a pretty conservative landscape. Boards in Australia are quite conservative. Management teams are quite conservative. But if everybody turns internal and just focuses on productivity lift, we're going to miss that medium to longer term opportunities.
One of the things we do well is we take that inherent uncertainty, the complexity, the ambiguity that just exists in the world, and we embrace it. Like, don't fight it, don't put this cloak of certainty on the work that you do. Embrace that change and help take your customers on that mission. And so for us, a good percentage of the time, we're building products today for the future. We're not building the things you think you want today, we're building the things we think you'll need in the future so we can help lead you there.
In this complex world, you need the right information to make the right decisions. To catch up and keep up, Adapt membership will give you the edge you need. Visit us online now.